Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
is there something wrong with the bike?
No, there's not.
Okay, well, why'd you pull over?
This is the surprise.
This is it? The surprise?
Yeah, what, are you disappointed?
No, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little confused because we're only a few miles away from the last spot where we were looking at the stars in the sky.
Very good PR work.
Yes.
Just a couple miles down the country road.
Yeah, I was watching the signs. That's where we're going. So, this is it.
We're almost there.
Where?
Come on.
You're so good with him.
I love spending time with our son.
Did I just hear you singing to him?
Yeah, that was a song my mom used to sing all the time.
It really is time your family learned there are penalties for trespassing.
Makes sense to start here where Detective Falconeri was shot. But I guess we should wait for the lieutenant to get back.
That could take a while. We should get started.
You might want to rethink that.
What the hell are you doing here?
I heard the news.
Yeah, I'm sure you know what happened, and I'm sure you had something to do with it, right?
That dress. Really beautiful.
It's from the awful one that you took me to.
I know. The scene. Yeah. The proposal. What's your answer?
Wow. Who knew this was even here?
It was built this way.
Really? Well, you do seem to know an awful lot about it. It was going to be a safe house or something?
Something like that. It's not really finished. I hope to get around to that.
Wait a minute. You built this?
Well, I mean, I did some of the work, and then I brought a crew in to do some of it. And, I wanted to put the finishing touches on it myself, but kind of got a little sidetracked.
Yeah, the accident.
Yeah, I had thought at one time that this would be the place that we spend our wedding night.
Now, you wouldn't want to do anything rash.
Why not?
The Spencers make your life interesting. We present you with a challenge. Now, I haven't become acquainted with your many talents. Or are you mine?
Bold, like your father. Defensive, like your brother, but careless and uninformed when it comes to the enemy at hand. Which makes you reckless, like your sister.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Why are you here?
I was speaking with my brother. Got curious about a few things.
You mean her?
Looks like somebody already had a problem with her tonight.
Well, if I wanted to slash Laura's face or her throat, I would have gone for the real thing. Perhaps I already have.
No, you wouldn't do anything to Laura. And you won't do anything to me.
You're very sure of yourself for a man with his clothes on.
Excuse me?
Well, you wouldn't be the first man to trade his favors to get himself out of a hazardous situation. No, I'm ready to hear the arguments for and against disrobing.
You must have me confused with my father.
Not likely. So, what did you hope to find in this place?
Well, I would say I was looking for answers, but I don't even know what the questions are now that Luke's gone.
Luke is gone, and his family is falling apart in his wake.
You know, last I heard, Luke was stealing diamonds for you.
Well, the diamonds weren't what I had hoped for, and Luke has lost some of his luster, too. No, he disappeared after that last meeting. I haven't seen or heard from him since.
So you came back here to find him?
Oh, my life doesn't completely revolve around your family.
Tell me about her.
Well, now why is she so important to you? She's not even your biological mother.
No, but she's Lucky's. She wasn't self-destructive. She could find hope. She could always rise above. Lucky could use that right now.
Oh, Lucky needs to find his own strength. And if you think that Laura wasn't self-destructive, you couldn't be more wrong.
You know, my mom used to sing that song to Lulu when she was a baby. And she told me that she used to sing it to me, too.
I know you miss her.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I've been thinking about her a lot lately. And I really like her to meet Aiden. I was hoping that she was going to have a chance to meet Siobhan, but...
Does she even know what happened to Siobhan?
I still haven't figured out how that conversation is supposed to go down. You know, I just don't want to put too much on her and mess with her recovery, you know?
Yeah, no, you shouldn't.
When I first brought Siobhan back from Ireland, we were trying to figure out where we were, and everything was so complicated. And I actually called my mom a few times and talked to her about it. I was amazed. She gave me some really good advice.
Well, what about us?
What do you mean?
Well, did you tell your mom that we're not together anymore? Did you tell her about Nicholas?
No. I mean, I told her that we weren't together and that, we'd just grown apart. But I just didn't think it was best to give her all the details. I mean, she's still pretty fragile, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure it's tricky for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be. You know, Lulu took it pretty hard when she found out that Nicholas and I were managing Mom in that way, as she put it. I guess that's why she had such a huge reaction when she found out Dante lied to her.
Hey, maybe you and I can take Aiden to see your mom. I'll leave the timing up to you, but... Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I really want her to meet Aiden, like I said. That'd be great. But I guess the best news that she's going to get right away is that Lulu and Dante are getting married. They're getting married? Yeah. Well, I mean, Lulu has to say yes first, but if everything goes according to Dante's plan, then they should be engaged any second now.
I wanted everything to be perfect.
It will be. Come on. What's your answer? Just tell me.
Sonny, I didn't shoot Dante, nor did I arrange for anybody to do it. Arrange? You're choosing your words pretty carefully there, Johnny.
You really think I'd shoot him and then run over here to watch him?
Maybe this is your cover story.
You're spoken like someone who's done it once or twice. Look, if it's not enough to hate me and you want to throw around these false accusations, at least have the proof to back it up.
If there's proof, I will find it.
Due to the illness of Kirsten Storms, the role of Maxie Jones is being played by Jen Lilly.
I need the security footage from the coffee warehouse now. All right, somebody shot Dante in receiving.
Dante got shot? How bad?
Yeah, he's in the ER. And from what I saw, he left a hell of a lot of blood at the warehouse.
As happy as I would be to help, I'm afraid I simply can't.
Cut the clever crap and pull up the footage.
He said he can't.
Can't? This little geek was probably hacking into his computers in his elementary school trying to change his PE grades. All right, that's the only reason Jason keeps him around.
Look, Spinelli brings a lot more to the table than just his computer skills. He also happens to be very caring, smart, and incredibly brave.
Look, save it for his mob bio, okay? Now pull up the footage. I'm giving you 5 seconds. You know, for a genius, you're pretty stupid. I'm busting you for obstruction of justice.
Leave him alone. He said he can't do it.
Here, take it. Search for the footage yourself.
What?
No problem. I'll take it down to the station.
No way, you are not leaving with Spinelli's laptop, okay?
You're gonna stop me?
The police commissioner, also known as your boss, would love to know that you've been harassing his daughter. Now hand it over. And, unless you've got a warrant, you need to be leaving now.
You know, your friend Lulu? She's not going to be too happy when she finds out that you're not going to help her find the guy who shot her boyfriend.
What were you thinking? I mean, you used to freak out if anybody came within 3 feet of that thing, and now you're just going to hand it over to cops? You really don't know how to use that thing anymore, do you?
You defended me.
Of course I defended you. I always defend you. Okay, so wait. If you've lost the footage, that means you've also lost a lot of other stuff that Sonny's not going to be too happy about losing.
Hey, guys. Boss needs all the security footage from the coffee warehouse now.
This is a crime scene. We don't need a warrant.
Doesn't mean you won't compromise this operation.
Operation?
Sorry. Force of habit.
Right. You were a Marine.
Oh, you never stopped being a Marine.
And now you're a suspect in a cop shooting. Congrats.
I get it. One of yours gets hit, you want to make somebody pay. Been there. Nobody wants to find out who's responsible more than I do. You know, nothing in this warehouse is going anywhere. You guys should expand your crime scene perimeter. Look for tire tracks, footprints, cigarette butts before it all gets trampled.
You know, the more you talk, the more I think that we're going to find something here that's going to lead us right to some clues.
Big mistake relying on old assumptions.
Hold on. This is my first crime scene since my transfer. I'm not going to risk getting blamed for blowing the investigation, so we're going to do this by the book.
I remember how happy Lulu was when we were going to get married. I think she always saw us as a sign that two people who are meant to be together could overcome any obstacles. Well, now it's Lulu and Dante's turn.
Well, I really hope it works out for them.
I'm glad Lulu realized that Dante and I were only trying to protect you.
I just hate the position that this has put you in. You know, that there are still questions about your involvement.
No, I would do it all over again. And I finally got the chance to help you after all the times you've helped me. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you for the way you've handled things.
Don't be.
What are you going to do, huh? You going to manufacture evidence to implicate me?
No, I'm not going to have to.
Get him into OR too.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to stay here. I'll update you when I can. I'm going to ask around if there's any inclination that you had something to do with this. You're going to be lucky if they even find any pieces of you to put on a stretcher, Johnny.